What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, I have some very important news. So, our WAP right now is discounted 50% off for your first week. So if you guys are new to the cord, all you have to do is come over here, click the WAP link, go to weekly, type in NBA50 as the promo code, and you will get 50% off your first week. That means you can get a full week for only $5. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you guys do want to join for a month, 25 bucks a month, you guys can join. Recommend taking advantage of that free week though. Link is down in the description for the WAP, and so is the code if you guys do want to take advantage of that. So just throwing that out there. It is there. Now let's talk NBA. So yesterday's NBA picks, holy crud, man. The last 2 days on these free picks for NBA specifically have just been absolutely terrible. Now, we had 2 games today. Should be 2 very competitive games. We have the Knicks versus the Pistons, game 6. And then we have the Nuggets versus the Clippers, game 6 as well. So we'll see what happens here. I like both of these games. I got picks for both of these games, and I got player props for the game. So we'll go over that in a minute. I do want to say I am throwing in 2 MLB plays today just because NBA has been so rough lately. I need a break, man. I need a break from the free picks from NBA. I need to catch you guys out a little bit. I like 2 MLB props. So I'm throwing in 2 of those as well. But regardless, guys, I still have to give away a free month of VIP. So do this in every video. If the video gets 250 likes, I pick one random comment down below to win a free month of VIP. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Drop a comment. You do have to be subscribed to win, so make sure you guys hit that sub button. Let's pick our winner from yesterday's video. So the winner is going to be Ismael Delgado, who said rough Tuesday, let's hump Wednesday. Well, Wednesday was even rougher than Tuesday for the free picks, man. VIP hasn't done too bad. The Tuesday was really, really good for us. Yesterday wasn't the best, but hopefully we can have a good day today for both the free picks and VIP. So Ismael, send me a message on Discord. I'll get you a free month of VIP, man. And I appreciate the comment, and I appreciate the love and support from every single one of you guys. If you guys do want to get a free month of VIP, you can sign up for any partnered app. The one I recommend is Parlay Play. Parlay Play, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, Better, NOVIG, Dabble. Any of those 7 apps get you a free month. You use our promo code, make the minimum deposit, then you send me a screenshot on Discord, and I'll get you guys at it for a free month. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and jump into our plays for today. So we're going to talk about the money lines today. So looking at this first game, we have Knicks versus the Pistons. This game, both of these games are coin flip in my opinion. So we're going to talk about them, but let's talk about Pistons and Knicks first. So Knicks right now are plus 106 underdogs. My bracket is destroyed. The Lakers got beat last night. I had the Lakers going very far, we'll just say that, in my bracket. So my bracket's done. That being said, I don't care about my bracket anymore. So I want the Pistons to win. I took the Knicks in my bracket. I want the Pistons to win, man. I like the Pistons better right now. The Knicks have pissed me off a little bit. I'm not going to lie, especially Towns. Karl Anthony Towns has done me dirty over the last week or so with the props. So I'm rooting for the Pistons to come out here and take this series, man. I think they do make it 3-3 tonight. I think they take it to game 7. They played really, really good basketball, especially versus the Knicks. Majority of quarters, the Pistons have beat the Knicks. I will say that. Now, I personally think the Knicks have the better team, but the Pistons have been playing very good versus the Knicks, and I'm just going to hope they can pull it off. Do I think they win the series? No. I still think the Knicks win the series, but I do think Detroit takes it to game 7. So I'm going to lock in, if I had to pick a money line on this one, Detroit minus 110 odds, and just taking the straight up money line. I don't like the over-under. I don't like the spread. You could take the minus 1.5 spread, but to me, it's not worth it for the payout. Public betting. Majority of people have Knicks winning, and majority of people have on the spread. Majority of people have the Pistons covering the spread. 80% of the money is on that, so that's kind of interesting. And then we have the over/under on this one. You have 68% of bets and 58% of the money taking the over on the total on this. So for me, it'll just be Pistons money line on this one. I like both odds. If you think the Knicks win, plus 106 for Knicks money line is a good play. But I do think Detroit takes it to game 7, so got to lock them in. Jumping into game 2, we got the Nuggets versus the Clippers. Now, this is going to be another game that could go either way. I will say Denver at plus 236 odds is diabolical. Denver's leading the series right now 3-2. Yes, the Clippers are playing at home, but minus 250 favorites. I don't see that happening. So what we're going to look at here is the public betting. So you can see majority of the money and the bets are on the Nuggets finishing the series right now. This is another game I think goes to Game 7, but I think this plus 200 odds is almost impossible not to take. I will personally, all right, so I think the Clippers win. I will throw that out there. But like I said, this is a 50-50 game in my opinion. I don't think the Clippers are minus 200 favorites. So I think the value here is going to be taking Denver for plus 236. And you can see you got a positive EV value if you play this over on NOVIG, plus 236 odds. I like that play a lot. I'll probably sprinkle some money on that, even though I think the Clippers win just because the payout will be so good. So got to kind of take advantage of plays like this too. But I'm looking at the spread. Majority of people have Denver covering the spread plus 6.5. I think that's a very good play as well. Plus 101 odds if you want to take that there. I think that's a good play. Probably even better than Denver money line. If you even if Clippers win, I think it's a close game. So I think Denver does cover the spread. There's a lot of plays we can take on here. Over under, I want to buy the total over 209.5, but I'm going to show you why I'm not going to. So we'll click this game, click the over under, and we're going to go to head to head. So if you look at this game, 69% of games of Clippers versus Nuggets have been over this. Now, if you go to 209.5, or just 209.5, it stays 69%. And I wanted to buy it to 209.5 for minus 130 odds. But let's look at the home versus the away games. So when Nuggets play at home, the game total, they have went over 86% of games. Almost every game except for one has been over the total. When they play away, it's 50%. For some reason, when they play in LA, this over-under is just slower paced games. The last two games have been 200-point totals. I'm not going to risk it on this, but 209.5 is low in my opinion for the game total for this matchup. And I think it goes over, but the odds I think are better on either the spread or the money line, in my opinion. So that's my opinion on these two games. You can make your own opinions on it as well. Obviously, I've struggled last night. Last night I had the Lakers winning, and I had who else? Either way, it don't matter. I missed both money lines yesterday. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and jump over to our player props for today. So player props. I'm taking both games, or both player props for the NBA today is going to be from the Nuggets-Clippers game. I'm fading the Knicks and Pistons for the most part. I'll probably take some discounted lines and some promos that pop up on CHALKBOARD, Parlay Play, whatever. But I'm not giving out free picks from this game because I think this game is much slower paced. Or I just think the props are better for the Nuggets-Clippers. And that's why I'll take one from each team on this before I would run the Knicks and Detroit game. But anyway, let's jump into our first play of the day. So the first play of the day is going to be for our man Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has been a beast this series. He's been a beast as of lately. I like his point line at 20.5. Now I'm just going to put this at 19.5 to get rid of that positive EV thing. But 20.5, man. He's cashed this line 6 of his last 10 games. I like it at 19.5, obviously better, but I think he cashes 20.5 as well. This series, he's cashed it 4 or 5. He had that one game in LA where he did struggle, and he only had 13 points. His last game, he dropped 43. Best game he's had in a while, but might be the best game on the season. Is there any other game on the season where he dropped more than 43 points? There is one game where he dropped 55 points. Okay, so he's beat that twice this season, but 43 points, man. Dude has been on fire. He's one of the main reasons they won. They beat the Clippers by 16 points in Denver the last game they played. Another good matchup for Murray. Obviously, he's been killing it head-to-head versus Clippers. He's had the Clippers number all season in terms of points. He's cashed 19.5 in 8 of his 10 games, and he's cashed 20.5 in 7 of his last 10 games. So Murray's been on fire. He's averaging 16.8 field goal attempts per game versus the Clippers. He just shot 65% with 26 field goal attempts, which is insane. I expect a good game. Obviously, I don't expect a 40-point game, but I expect him to get at least 21 points tonight. I think since he played so well the last game, they're going to give him more looks this game because they've killed him. This is a chance for the Nuggets to end the series and beat one of the best teams in the playoffs, in my opinion. And I think the Nuggets need this win if they want, or I think it could be a statement. So Jamal Murray, I think, is going to come out here. I think he's going to play a good game, and I think 20.5 points is just a little bit too low for him tonight, especially coming off of that insane game he had last game. So looking at Clippers points defense, we already know one of the best defenses in the league. They don't give up many stats. To the point guard is third. To the shooting guard is third. So overall, to the guard position, they don't give up many points. Now, pulling this up on Props Madness, we can look at the shot chart. It's not going to be much better. You got orange and yellow matchups everywhere. This is not bad. It's not good, but The good thing is, if you look at similar players versus the Clippers, 73% of similar players have cashed in the last 15 games, which is 11 of 15. Now, a lot of these are Jamal Murray, but you got Keontae George, Levine, McCollum, lots of other players that have cashed versus the Knicks, or versus the Clippers, I mean. So, good matchup for him. By position, 10 of the last 15 point guards have cashed. Murray being a lot of these as well. But regardless, it looks good for him. And I like this play for our man Jamal Murray. I'm going to pull this prop up over on Predictive Profits. Predictive Profits runs a simulation of this game 10,000 times. And then it gives us a projection. So let us know what it scored Jamal Murray to have in the last 10,000 games that it had playing. So Murray, points. They haven't projected to go over, which is good. They have projected for 22 points, which is over the 20.5 and the 19.5 that we like. And makes me feel even better about the play. So I like it even more now. So looking at this, if you guys do want to try out Predictive Profits, you can look at the projections here. It is 50% off if you use code ACES in the description. But Jamal Murray, pick number 1. Let's pull him up. Murray, 20.5 points. You got a 1.78x value. I'm assuming, yeah, he's 20.5 over here on Prizepicks as well. Should be around the same value there. So you can get them on whichever app you prefer. I prefer Parlay Play. It's my favorite app. And that's why I'll be playing them on their platform. So Jamal Murray, pick number 1. Jumping into pick number 2, we're going to jump to the other side of things. The play I've been running a lot. It's going to be for our man Zubac. Taking Zubac over PRA once again. Now his original line is 33.5. I'm buying him down to 29.5 again just because it's been so safe as of lately. It's going to be a goblin. If you pair the two together, you do get over a double up. So it's a good play in my book. I'm looking at Zubac. He's cashed 8 of his last 10. He has cashed his 4 or 5 games this series and 5 of his last 6. He's cashed at 70% of his last 20, 62% on the season. He's cashed at 8 of 13 games versus the Nuggets overall. If you look at this season, he has 2, 4, 6 and 3 this season. So 6 of 9 games this season he's cashed it, which is still good payout, or not good payout, but good odds. Dude has been killing it, man. Zubac has had a good season. Zubac has made me a Zubac fan. I'm not going to lie. I like Zubac. He's cashed me out so much. He's been a cash cow for me this season. And I've got to roll with the wagon, man. 29.5 is too low for him in a game like this. This is a game the Clippers must win at home. This is a game where they are going to step it up. And like I said, I think the Clippers do win this game. But right now, the value is on the Nuggets for plus 240 odds, in my opinion. But I do think the Clippers win. Looking at Denver's PRA defense, 24th in the league in points, 6th in rebounds, 29th in assists. They give a lot of stats. If you go to centers, they give a ton of stats as well. Almost bottom 10 in every category. 22nd in the league in points, 18th in rebounds, and 18th in assists to the center position. We've already seen Zubac turn it up this series so far. He's going to continue to do it. 29.5 too low. I'll pull it up over here, but this doesn't even really matter. Shot chart. He shoots 98% of his shots in the paint, and he has a dark green matchup there, which is beautiful. Another beautiful thing is similar players versus the Nuggets. 10 of the last 14 have cashed, which is a 70% hit rate. And a lot of these are Zubac. Hartenstein cashed 2 in a row. Ayton cashed. Pirtle's cashed. It's a good matchup overall for Zubac. Looking at similar players by position. Only 8 of the last 15 centers have cashed their points prop. But you're looking at Sengun, Zach Edey, Sabonis, honestly, that's a good play. But Vucevic was struggling towards the end of the season. Sengun hasn't been scoring a whole lot lately, but especially versus the Clippers. But either way, or versus the Nuggets, either way, it's a good matchup, in my opinion, for our man Zubac, and I've got him locked in. So let's pull it up on Predictive, see what they have over the 10,000 projections. PRA, they do have it projected to go under his original line. We'll see how close it is. So they have him barely going under his original line. They have him projected for almost 33 PRA. So 33 is still way over that 29.5 number I'm taking, which is another reason I buy this down, and that makes me like Zubac still. It's still projected to go over what I have him at. It still fits my narrative, and I still like Zubac tonight. So pull him up, and we'll check the payout difference between Prizepicks and Parlay Play just to see if it's worth playing on Parlay Play or Prizepicks. So 29.5 PRA, you have a 2.09x payout. $75 wins you 156, and then we'll see what it is over here on Prizepicks. 29.5, $75 wins you 168. So better value on Prizepicks, which is very, very concerning to me because Parlay Play has had the best value for so long, and I don't know if they've been getting their butts handed to them a little bit maybe, and they're like having to drop some of these payouts, or if Prizepicks has been just stepping it up. So right now the value's on Prizepicks. I got to play this slip on Prizepicks. I will be locking him in on Prizepicks just because of this. I haven't locked this slip in myself yet. It's getting locked in here in just a minute. 75 for 168. You got a 2.25x value here on this play. So that is going to be our 2 NBA plays. I told you I'm not taking any props from the other game right now. I'm going to jump over to MLB for the next 2, and hopefully we can catch you guys out on some baseball. So I've got 2 pitching out props that I like a ton. Let's get everything swapped first. MLB. So first one's going to be for our man Verlander. So I'm taking our man Verlander. Justin Verlander over 17.5 pitching out. So I like this play a lot. I did not mean to click that. So Verlander's only cashed this line in 3 of his last 10 games. It looks ugly, and we'll go over that here in a second. Last 20, 30% of his last 20. 25 season, he's only cashed it 2 of his 6 games this season so far. So he's only went over his last 2 games. He just pitched 6 full innings versus Texas and 6 innings versus the Angels. Now, looking at the rest of the season, he's struggled, man. Looking at his pitches, he's averaging 88.2 pitches per game. He just pitched 104, 98, and 89 pitches his last 3. So he does get – his pitch count can get up there as long as he's not getting killed. Now, the good thing about this prop is the Giants are playing at home, and they're playing against Colorado. Colorado has the worst offense in the league. There's like 2 teams. There's the White Sox, and then there's the Rockies. Those 2 teams are the 2 worst offenses in the league right now. Colorado is not a good hitting team. Verlander's not a terrible pitcher. He's had a bad season. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a huge Verlander fan, but 17.5 outs he should get versus the Rockies. So looking at his record, he's 0-2 on the season. He has a 4.70 ERA right now. He's pitched 30 innings. He's getting around 8 strikeouts per 9 innings that he pitches, so he's less than a strikeout per inning pitcher. I wouldn't take Ks for him personally unless they give him like a discounted line or something. But versus Colorado, I think our man Verlander comes out here. I think he has a good game. So you can see here Colorado batting versus right-handed pitchers. They're ranked almost bottom in every category. Worst in that category, you can just look across it yourself. Average, on-base percentage, all kinds of other things you can look at here. But ranked 28th, 27th, and 30th in pretty much every single ranking on the 2025 season. From the last 30 games, which would be from last season as well, still bottom of the category. So not a good offensive team. Makes Verlander a good play, in my opinion. And I've got to lock him in over on either Prizepicks or I don't think he's on Parlay play right now. So let's take a look at Verlander. And it's going to show a goblin. It's like a 1.5x payout on this one, so you don't have to worry about that or whatever. But anyways, Verlander, it's not a regular goblin play. 17.5 x, so you got, or 17.5 outs, you got a 1.46x for our man Justin Verlander, and he is on Parlay play, so can lock him in there. Jumping into our second baseball play of the day, it's going to be for our man Shane Baz. Shane Baz for Tampa Bay has been one of the best pitchers, or he's killed it. Let's just say that. Dude, I'm a Shane Baz fan. I'm not going to lie. I like playing him. He's cashed 8 of his last 10 games. If you look at him this season, he's cashed just 4 or 5 games on the season. He's pitched 7 innings versus the Padres. Now, they are playing against Kansas City tonight. So the Royals, this is going to be the Royals aren't a bad team. They have a pretty good offense. We can come down here and look at them. They are versus right-handed pitchers. They have been struggling, so they are almost bottom in every category again, especially on the 2025 season. So this is a good matchup for our man Baz. Baz has been killing it. Looking at Shane Baz statistics, 94th percentiles in Ks, 87th percentile in WHIP, which is walks and hits per inning pitched. So the lower the WHIP, the better. It's less than 1, which is good. ERA, the 82nd percentile. Dude has been killing it this season, especially. So, looking at pitches, he's averaging 94 pitches per game. He had 97 his last game versus the Padres, pitched a full 7 innings. He did have 1 bad game versus the Yankees. It's the only game he's had so far. Versus the Royals, who have been struggling as of lately. I got to take our man Shane Baz, dude. I think he's going to come out here. I think he's going to cash us out. He's 3-0 on the season. I think they're getting another win tonight. I think it's going to be another pitcher win for Shane Baz. They're pitching against Seth Lugo. Lugo's another good pitcher, but I do think that Tampa Bay takes this game at home tonight. So looking at this play, 3-0 record, 2.46 ERA. He's pitched 29 innings so far this season with 11 strikeouts per inning or per 9 innings. So dude has been destroying the strikeouts, well over a strikeout per inning pitcher. And love this play for our man Shane Baz, over 17.5 pitching outs. If you guys do want to lock it in, this is one of my favorite plays. But Baz, why did it go to NBA? I didn't do that. So Shane Baz. Okay, we're just going to have to do all, I guess. I don't know why it keeps going to NBA. Because they just don't have Baz on the board. I guess that's why. But anyways, hopefully Prizepicks has him. You can get it on Sleeper. That's where I locked it in at. But because it wasn't on Parlay Play earlier. Now, you can get it over here on Prizepicks as well. So I don't know what the value is here. I'm going to show you the slip just so you know I locked it in. I locked this in on Sleeper. It was a 2.1x on Sleeper. So let's pull this up. $75 wins you 160 on Sleeper. Let's check it on Parlay Play. Let's see what this value is on Parlay. I mean on Prizepicks. $75 wins you 168. Prizepicks is on some diabolical crap right now, man. They're killing it. 168, you get better payout on Prizepicks right now. So I would be running this on probably Prizepicks as well, just because I like the slip a lot. So I'll probably double up on this one, just play it on Prizepicks too. But you can get it there. $75 for 168. You get a 2.25x on here as well, which means one of these plays is pretty much a regular play. But anyways, guys, those are our 4 picks. For baseball, we have Justin Verlander and Shane Baz, both over 17.5 pitching outs. For NBA, we have Jamal Murray and Zubac. We have Murray over 20.5 points. Then we have Zubac over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Lock these in on Prizepicks right now. It is better payout. But if you guys do sign up for Parlay Play using code FANTASYACES, you get a month of VIP. My favorite platform by far still. They got just dropped some promos, lots of promo. They got Skeens 5.5Ks. They got some hockey plays I don't know anything about. They got Towns 15.5 points. Joker 46.5 PRA. A lot of these plays should be good to go, and you can lock them in over there on Parlay Play. But anyways, guys, those are our 4 props. You guys already know what I think about the money lines. Hopefully we can cash you guys out. If you guys want to join our WAP, like I said, you get 50% off. Use code NBA50 for your first week of our WAP. Links down in the description for both of those. Hope you have an awesome day. Hope you cash every slip, and I'll see y'all in the next video.